So if you are shopping for a high chair, you should absolutely think about a Stokke high chair because they're amazing, they're awesome, they're eco-friendly, they encourage family bonding, and in this video I'm going to be doing a roundup of the 4 Stokke high chairs, and Stokke high chairs are close to my heart. Fun fact, 2 years before Magic Beans opened, I think my oldest kid was under 1 year old, I was visiting friends in San Diego. True story, and they had twins. And these friends had this very special wooden high chair called a Kinderseat, which came in from Norway that they brought in specially for their kid. And they had these 2 little kids sitting at a table eating. I thought this was the coolest high chair I ever saw. So the Kinderseat is actually a Stokke Tripp Trapp. And this is where I learned, before any piece of modern baby gear, about the Tripp Trapp. And ever since that moment, I completely fell in love with the brand because they make amazing products. And as you know, I've used Stokke high chairs with my own children because of that love, and I'm really excited that Stokke has made even more high chairs. And so let's go through a roundup of the 4 high chairs. We have the original Tripp Trapp, obviously, the Stokke Steps. We have the Nomi, which I'm excited about sort of showing you, which may be new to you. And we also have the Stokke Click. Okay, what are the similarities and what are the differences? First of all, these are all designed to be pushed up to the table. Stokke is all about family mealtime bonding, spending more time with your children, having them eat healthy food and being inspired by your good eating habits, hopefully, or bad eating habits. All eating habits are good and healthy. So, but here is the Stokke Tripp Trapp. You can see it has a tray. You can get it with a tray, you can get it without a tray. So the tray was developed for folks who just want to keep this as a normal high chair or like a traditional American high chair in your kitchen. But what you can do is remove the high chair right here. It's hard to do on my knees behind it, so I'm just going to go ahead and just push this little button on the front. Cool. Remove this. I want to point out this really nice little Mickey New Disney collection that they have as a cover. You can get a seat cover for the Tripp Trapps as well if you want to have a little bit more cushioning on a child's bum. But what you can see is you take the seat and you push it up to the table and you eat with your child. There's a baby set on this, which you can use up until about a year, 18 months or so, but then you push it up to the table and you eat with the child. The thing about the Tripp Trapp, which you'll learn about the Nomi as well, is that there's a really, really generous footrest. And the reason that they have a generous footrest is because it's more comfortable for the children to have their feet grounded on a platform, and so this is adjustable and holds up to 300 pounds. It also comes in like tons of different colors, which are either like fun, like this blue one, or other colors that may match your dining room decor. So if you like the Tripp Trapp, which was designed 50 years ago, you may want to think about getting a different type of high chair, which is very similar, called the Nomi. The Nomi you can also get with a tray. You can see it has a more modern design, and they were both designed by the same designer. His name is Peter Opsvik, cool Norwegian guy, and he designed this for his child and this for his grandchild many years later. Again, modern design, also has a great footrest with this little hump so the child can rest their toes up against it, even more comfortable for children. And also you can adjust this by just turning a little knob on the back where you need a little Allen wrench. It takes 2 seconds, it's not hard to do, but you need a little tool to adjust the Tripp Trapp. But you can, like I said, just turn this little knob on the back and adjust this. Also holds up to an adult, but this is really probably more for like a youth seat. I'm not sure how many adults are going to sit in a Nomi, but it's a really nice chair. I like it. They also have this really, really solid wood base with eco-friendly glue, super healthy for your family, but it's going to really help keep this super secure. Now, if this look is not your style and your taste, you want something a little bit more traditional, then you may want to look at the Stokke Steps. Again, generous footrest, easy to adjust, and grows with the child. The cool thing about this is that you can adjust the seat, create a little bit of a smaller environment when your child starts eating at about 6 months, and as they get bigger, you just take the little seat and you push it back, pop it in, and then your child can, when they're like a toddler, 18 months, 2 years old, has a more generous seat. But guess what? Once you're done with the high chair-ish traditional phase, pull out these 2 things on the side, and you lift this out, and now, boom, you have a youth seat. And you could just sit and be comfortable and sit like as an adult, and your teenager can sit with this. Put this at their desk if you want to, if you don't want this as a high chair anymore, but it's like really, really comfortable. See how my legs are crossed? See how I naturally cross my legs when I sat down? That is exactly the point of Peter Opsvik. Thank you, Peter Opsvik, because he knows that people want to be comfortable when they sit, and when your feet dangle, it's uncomfortable. And now let's talk about the Stokke Click. So a little bit different from the other seats. You can adjust the footrest, not up and down, but again, they still have that footrest in mind. Not as generous as the other, but this is designed for like on-the-go travel, great for grandparents because it clicks. I'm just going to do the rest of the review sitting. You just have to it's okay. It's okay. We're just going to do this and pull this out. See, the foot removes in 1 second, and you click this back on. Click. Hear the click, and it's on. The thing that fell off while I did that was this easy peasy mat. So they also have these great custom easy peasy mats, which work with most of these. And you just pop this on, and the easy peasy doesn't remove, which is really great. And you can get a cushion for all of these. So the Steps is super comfortable, and just so you know, even though the Tripp Trapp holds up to 300 pounds, the Steps holds up to 187 pounds, so it can be easily be used for youth. So just in summary, we have your Tripp Trapp, wooden, traditional, iconic, amazing, and then you have Nomi, which is a more modern looking. The Steps, which is very comfortable, even for an adult, and which is more traditional looking, if you think plastic's more traditional. And then you have the Click for on the go. All of these are available at mbeans.com. And if you want to learn more about high chairs, I would really recommend that you book a virtual consultation or in person if you're in Boston with one of our experts. Go to mbeans.com/consultations. And if you want to learn more about baby gear, check out more of our videos. We publish videos every week. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in another video.